Hello everyone, welcome back. Savert is here, coming back with part 4 of What If Deku Was Xiao. Now, where we last left off, Izuku has finally managed to convince, Ibora to join his team, which is basically he and her, because she is the one that has been chosen by the Dryo Vision, which is basically the nature stone, as I will gonna call it. In the end, after that, he just told Ibora to go back into her house and to act like she just ran away from Izuku and things like that. After that, Ibora just leave the place, still wondering if she actually should help him or should she just leave him. And Izuku has already gave her the stone and telling her if she ever wanted help, she only need to speak with his name into the stone or into the vision, and Izuku will gonna be able to hear her. After that, Izuku just go inside his cave and lean against the wall and sleep for the night. Or, for the rest of the day, as Izuku waking up in the middle of the night and he, immediately taking a deep breath saying, as he hear a sound in his head saying, come on, stand up, I feel something. I might finally be able to get it back. As Izuku said, get what back? What are you talking about, Xiao? My spear, Midoriya. My ancient spear. The one that I was always using it. As Izuku said, wait, your spear? But aren't you trying to train me to be able to, create some sort of an energy spear? Yeah. That was before I finally start to feeling it again. We should take it. Izuku, we should get it back for 2 reasons. First, the spear is very capable and is so durable and also so strong. It's been designed just for me, just for my power. It will gonna be so useful for us. And second of all, I want my spear back. I want my spear back, Izuku. As Izuku said, alright, just tell him where to go. As after that, it's about to go nighttime, the sun is setting and Izuku wearing his black hoodie jacket, still with his, yellow eyes and a black hair with some blue in it. He walking down the street in the city while Xiao is just telling him where to go. In the end, Xiao telling him, good, continue forward, go into the left, I feel it there. As Izuku go into the left and he got inside an alleyway. A dark alleyway with only one, big, with lots of trash around of it. As Izuku said, wait, well, where is the spear? There is only a wall here, and some trash. As Xiao said, I know, I can feel it here, search for it. As Izuku said, alright. As Izuku starts searching left or right, and after that, he was about to go into the trash can, as of course it's the big trash can, not the little one, the small one. As Izuku was about to open it up, but the trash can start to shake as Izuku said, what the? And after that, it started to shaking more and more as Izuku getting ready to fight, but after that, something just coming out of the trash can, Izuku falling on his back, and after that he said, what the? But when he opened his eyes to see what's in front of him, he only see a man that looking like this, wearing a black suit with such a pale skin and a weird looking goggles, as the guy or the person said, oh, finally, a new customer. Hello, little man. How should I help you? Do you want a deal? As Izuku said, who are you? Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Where's my manners? Well, if you want me to introduce myself, this will gonna cost you $5, alright? As the guy just holding his hand in front of Izuku, and Izuku said, what? $5? And why do you think that I'm gonna just pay you? That's right, kid. Good. That's what I'm talking about. You are such a hard dealer, right? Anyways, I'm gonna just give you my name for free. You can call me Spamton G. Spamton. Nice to meet you. As he holding his hand in front of Izuku. As Izuku, go to shake it, but immediately after that, he just Spamton once he put his hand by Izuku's arm, but inside Izuku's hand, Izuku suddenly feeling something in his hand as when Spamton just leave his hand, Izuku looking, he see like a weird watch as Spamton this said, this will just gonna cost you $9.99. Alright, kid? As Izuku said, what the... why do you think that I want to buy anything from you? Especially after you came out of a trash can. No, alright, now that's just harsh. I mean, I'm a very successful businessman, you know. My deals are always hitting the shot. But, tell me kid, don't you want to be a big shot? I know that look in your eyes. You seem so great. Right? You are a hard dealer, and I will gonna take any chances that I will gonna have to be a big shot. Now, can I interest you in some new hoodie jackets that I have? They are being, they are always being worn by a very important people in the government. Like, for example, Trump is his hoodie jacket when he was just a little kid. And also, I have one of the tooths of another person, which is basically the famous warrior Xiao. Do you want to see it? As he just holding the teeth of Xiao, as Xiao speaking, Izuku head and said, wait, this is my teeth. As Izuku said, seriously? He have your teeth? How the hell he even have that? As Izuku said, I'm alright, I'm just gonna leave the place. As after that, Spamton said, wait, no, are you not gonna leave that easily, right? I still have a lot of offers to do. Like, here for example, this gun, this 99 bullets, or maybe even this flying machine, and this weird looking, I don't know what it is, even. And how about the spear? As after that, Izuku hearing the spear, he immediately turned around and said, what? As he looked between Spamton's hand, he see a weird spear, as Xiao said in his mind, yes, that's the spear, Izuku. Let's take it. As Izuku said, alright. How much this spear will gonna cost me? Don't worry, kid. I'm an honest man. All what I'll need is your, number, credit card, and the name of the bank that you are going into. And then I'm just gonna take all what I need and leave you. As Izuku said, seriously, do you really think that I'm just gonna give you the number of my credit card? Well, technically, yeah, but anyways, tell me, kid, why do you want this spear? What are you? And, by the look of you, I see that you are... Wait, tell me, kid, are you the one that stole the mask and the stone of the warrior Xiao? Oh, if that's right, then how about my 3-for-1 special deal? I'm just gonna give you the spear if you gave me one of your two things, the vision or the mask. As Izuku said, both of them that I can't even give you. As Spamton said, oh, come on, kid, you're killing me. Literally. Help. Anyways, how about another deal, kid? Tell me, how about $55 and .99 just for the spear? And also, I'm just gonna give you an orange juice with it. Huh? As Izuku said, no, sorry, but I don't think so. Ah, come on, you're really such a hard dealer, right? Anyways, tell me, why do you want it? Do you want to be a big shot, kid? I also wanted to be a big shot. Making my work blow in the market and become the greatest of the greatest ever person that ever gonna sell anything to any person. But too bad things didn't go my way, and right now I'm living inside a dumpster. But I'm still so happy with my life. I just was going to work into selling, I became a salesman, not for the money, kid. But can you tell me why? As Izuku said, for the, I don't know, money? No, you're wrong, kid. You're totally wrong. I become a salesman just for the freedom of it. Being able to sell anything that I want to anyone that I want. Go whatever I want, whenever I want. That's the freedom that I'm searching for, kid. And I can tell you that both of us can be a big shots if you just join me. I can give you such a strong deals, like, for example, how about this comfort bed? As Spamton just taken a bed out of nowhere, and Izuku said, how the hell he even able to put all these things inside his jacket? As Spamton said, what do you say, kid? This bed having a very, very special ability, which is anyone of any person that's sleeping on this bed, except you, he will gonna immediately being stabbed inside his heart by a knife. It's like a safety purposes, you know. As Izuku said, I'm just gonna leave the place. Just give me the spear already. Sorry, kid, but I'm not gonna be able to give you the spear until you agree onto my terms. If you're not gonna take any of my deals, then I'm just gonna force you to take one. As after that, Spamton starts speaking again, saying, you know, I always was loving the dollars, especially the green one. As once he said green, a word green just coming out of his mouth going on Izuku. Izuku crossed his hand together as he, you know, being thrown away out of the alleyway, smashing into a wall of a building. As Izuku started coughing, saying, what, did he just speak and his word become something dangerous? As after that, Spamton said, yeah, kid, you know, I was always using it in my fight, especially with the last kid that I ever was fighting against. His name was... As he speak with the, you know, the kid name and throwing the name on Izuku. Izuku crossing his hand together, blocking the attack, but he being thrown inside the building into a mall. Spamton starts walking in and he said, alright kid, how about a new deal? $99.99 just for the spear. As he immediately, the word spear coming out of his mouth and going on a full speed on Izuku. Izuku being immediately stabbed by the side of his stomach by this attack, and after that he just taken the word spear out of his leg and throw it away. As he said, alright, how about this, $5.99? Oh, come on, kid, you can do better than that. I know that you are a big shot, and I'm sure that you will be able to take much more bigger deals than that. As after that, he immediately, the word deal coming out of his mouth on a high speed on Izuku, as he starts, you know, just speaking, saying money, $99, deals, and things like that. As Izuku starts dodging this attack, and, you know, xiao in his head said, this man, he doesn't have any rhythm. He's just speaking. As Izuku, you know, he continues saying, silence him already. As Izuku after that jump on Spamton, and Spamton said, oh, you're getting close, so do you accept my deal? As the deal word coming on Izuku, but before smash into Izuku just dash through the word and becoming right now behind Spamton, as he immediately give him a punch in his back, throwing him away. As Spamton stand up after, you know, smashing into one of the buildings, and said, you know, one of the shops inside the mall, and said, well, how about I can interest you in this special bag? It's very capable to hold lots of things in it. As Izuku said, this bag is not even yours. You just take it from this store. As Spamton said, oh, really? I mean, he didn't sell it to me, so I thought that is free. Anyways, don't you want it? Don't you want to be a big shot, kid? With a power like you, I'm sure that you're gonna be such a big shot. But I also want to be one, so I'll need your help. As Izuku said, what is your deal? Tell me already. As Spamton said, how about this? Me and you, we can work together. And after that, I can give you the spear for free. But I'm just gonna have to take the a couple of dollars just to make sure that you will not gonna betray me, like $2 if you would be so gentle. As Izuku, you know, looking at Spamton just holding his hand in front of him, and Izuku said, what kind of work do you want to work with me? Oh, nothing much. It's basically I want to be a big shot, and with your help, I'm sure that I'll be one. You're the one that stole the mask and the vision from the Museum of Japan, which is one of the hardest museum to steal in the whole of Japan. So, I'm sure that you will be able to get me such a nice deals, right, kid? As Izuku said, alright, here. As Izuku just giving into Spamton $2, as Spamton said, so the deal is a deal, kid. Here, take your spear. As Spamton just taken out of his jacket the spear and throw it into Izuku. And Spamton after that, he said, alright, kid, I'm an honest man, but before I go, don't trust Mike, alright? The man is just a criminal, kid. I tell you, he is a criminal. Alright? Please, help me. Anyway, see you around, big shot. As Spamton immediately just go and jump into another dumpster. And Izuku, decided to look into the dumpster. As once he opened it up, he just see the head of Spamton between the garbage, as he speaks saying, "Hey, go find your own trash can, kid. This is my own trash can. I'm just gonna plan my plans here, alright? If you ever needed my help, you can call me on my number, which is basically $99.11285555 deal 85. Good? Good. Now, please leave me to sleep," as he just closed the dumpster on himself. And Izuku said, "Well, that was strange. But at least I got the spear, right? I swear to God, that person gonna give me a headache." "Are you serious about working with him?" As Izuku said, "Of course not. Don't speak in a loud voice. No one can hear me except of you." Looks like he's starting affecting you and start to make you as stupid as he is. Right, Midoriya? As Izuku said, "Just please calm down and don't speak. My head is really hurting me now." Man, do you know them? They say that words hurt more than you know what they say. Xiao, words hurts more than bullets, right? That wasn't funny at all, Midoriya. You're basically being attacked in the side of your stomach, and now you're bleeding. So how about you find some bandages first? As Izuku said, "All right." After that, Izuku just go into a place to buy some, of course, to buy some, some bandages. But once he's searching his pockets, he find that he doesn't have any money. As Izuku said, "What the? Where's my Spamton? God damn it! I need to go to him." As Izuku go to see the dumpster, as he start knocking on it, and he said, "Hey, Spamton, can I talk with you?" As after that, the wheels of the dumpster start to move. As Izuku said, "What the?" And after that, the dumpster just go in a full speed out of the wall of the mall. And Izuku said, "What the fuck? How the hell are you even able to do that?" I mean, it was. I'm not just gonna question anything. My head is so hurting me right now. Oh man, I'm just gonna steal it. As Izuku go and steal a bandage. In the end, he go back into his forest and starts, healing himself and sitting down trying to process what the hell was that about. Well, hey, at least he got the spear, right? But I think that he lost some of his brain cells because of that. In the end, Izuku sitting down just playing in front of the water with the spear, just training, trying to do some slashes on a tree, and said, "Well, the spear is actually good. So, how were you using it before?" As Xiao said, "The spear have such a very strong ability, Midoriya. Now try jumping into the air and smash down with the spear." As Izuku said, "Alright." And after that, Izuku just jumped up in the air and smashed downwards with the spear. As once he smashed the spear into the ground, a power more, his power being taken inside the spear, and around Izuku, a shock wave of spears just coming out from the ground. As Izuku said, "Wow, so that's why you liking the spear, huh? I can understand that." As Xiao said, "Good. Now let's just go and rest a little bit because my head is really hurting me." And after that, Izuku just go into the cave and sleep for the rest of the night. And the next day, Izuku waking up on Xiao telling him, "Come on, wake up, you idiot! Come on!" As Izuku waking up and said, "What's wrong?" As Xiao said, "Look into your vision." As Izuku looking into his vision and start hearing a sound of Ibara saying, Midoriya, can you hear me? Please help me." As Izuku hearing the voice, he said, "Oh, it's Ibara. I need to help her." As after that, Izuku basically teleports into Ibara. As when he finally got there, he see that Ibara right now behind his back, and he's right now on a like on a ship in the middle of the water. As Izuku seeing this, he said, "Wait, where the hell?" As Ibara said, "Oh, Midoriya, you're here. Good. Hello. I really said that I needed to get you here, but right now I'm surrounded by villains." As Izuku looked down in the water and said, those are the villains. Why are you here in the first place?" As Ibara said, at least just let us lay down a little bit. As Izuku lay down with Ibara and start talking. As he asks, saying, "So, why the villains are surrounding you and where we are?" "Well, Midoriya, we are in the USJ. After I finally come back into my home and go back into UA, they start asking me about what happened. I just told them that I fighted you out of there. And in the end, I just go back into my mother house, or my home. In the end, Principal Nezu, seeing how I managed to run away from a villain and seeing that I've been, I will be such a as an important aspect to tell him some information about you, he decided to put me in a class 1A, so I'll be under his eyes all the time and being in a safe place." As Izuku said, "Huh, all right, so what do you want me to do?" "I mean, I just want you to help me here, please." As Izuku said, "Of course I'm gonna help you. But don't you want to try out your vision?" As Ibara said, "I doesn't know how to use it." As Izuku said, "It's easy. Just imagine, feel the plants and every living thing around of you. Feel the trees, the grass, the things like that. Just feel it around of you and then just use it into your advantage." As Ibara tried to do that and said, I can't." As Izuku said, "All right, we will gonna train about that later, but I think it's time for me to try this badass." As Izuku looking on his spear after just morphing his spear out of nothing, and Ibara said, "When did you get this spear?" As Izuku said, "I bought it from someone, a very annoying person." Anyways, as Izuku after that, he just jumped in the air, and the villain seeing this, Izuku just smashed downwards into the water, and after that, creating like a tornado inside the water. As the villains and the ship being sucked inside the tornado, while Ibara is trying to keep her balance in the ship. In the end, Izuku inside the tornado just knocking all the villains out, and after that he just jumped out of the water into the ship and said, "Come on, do you trust me? Just hold my hand." As Ibara do that, and after that Izuku jump out of the water zone and put Ibara on the ground. As he said, "Are you okay?" As Ibara said, "Thank God that we were able to survive. Thank you very much, Midoriya." As Izuku said, "Don't worry. Why, I am your friend in the end, am I?" As he just smiled on Ibara. Ibara said, "All right, I'm just gonna go help others." As Izuku after that, he hear a sound of someone being smashed into the ground. As he's after that just running into the middle of the USJ and seeing that Aizawa head being smashed into the ground by the Nomo. As he looked behind the Nomo, he see a guy with the lots of hands on his body and another one that made out of a black mist. The guy with the hands, he just laughing, saying, "Well, let's see how you'll be able to survive through this, Eraserhead." And Izuku seeing this, he said, "Hey, you." As the guy said, "Who are you now, brat? Get out of here. Or maybe you want to see your own teacher being head smashed into the ground." As Izuku said, "Leave him alone now before I destroy you." As of course Shigaraki said, "Oh, really? You destroying me? And who are you, kid?" As Izuku said, "For the heroes I'm a villain, but for you can call me the conqueror of demons." And this is gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part. Well, I have nothing more to say than Severed was here.